Hey guys, Vimal here and welcome back to my channel. So last time we got to check out 50,000 rupees AMD edition gaming PC build, right? And that was an APU build. And in that video, a lot of people commented saying, please Vimal bhai, why don't you also do like an Intel edition 50,000 gaming PC build? And boys, that is what exactly I'll be doing today in this video. So this is going to be like an Intel 12th gen 50,000 rupees gaming PC build. And that too has a GPU on board, guys. And let me tell you, this PC build is going to offer you like amazing 1080p gaming results. Before we actually dive in and talk about the components that I've used for this build, let me give a quick shout out to Bitkart for sponsoring this video. And let me tell you guys, see, there are a lot of people who love building PCs or would love to have like gaming PC builds at their home. But thing is, people are like, not that experienced in building, or maybe they don't want to experiment with their brand new components. And that is where now pre-built PCs come into existence. So there are so many brands and companies making pre-built PCs in the market, but out of these, Bitkart, these guys are like quite popular, guys. They've been there since many years. They also have like offline store and online platform as well that goes by the name Bitkart. And these people deal with computer components, PC peripherals. They also sell pre-built PCs, or they even customize and configure gaming PCs or creative edition PCs also as per your requirement. You'll have to check out their website. And not only that, guys, their service is also like quite reliable, and these people ship gaming PCs or any sort of components all over India. I'll leave link to their website in the description box below. You can check it out there. And I have also done the same thing, guys. In fact, I've configured this whole gaming PC on their website only and asked them to ship out this pre-built PC to my place. So what I'll do is, first I'll unbox and show you how they sent this gaming PC, and after that we'll talk about the specs and configuration I went with. Let's get started. Our pre-built PC from Bitkart came in this sort of box packaging, and let me tell you, these guys focus a lot on their presentation. Ekdam heavy duty packaging, as you can see in my video. My PC came all the way from Delhi to Hyderabad in mint condition, and as you might know, this is not the first time we've ordered from them. Guess it must be my 8th or 9th PC, I don't exactly remember. Anyways, let's get started with the unboxing. Tearing the outer packaging reveals one more layer of foam on the inside, and honestly, I'm telling you, right, it took me around like 20-25 minutes just to get the PC out of this box. And looks like they packed the PC in the cabinets box itself. Smart. And good thing is, along with your pre-built PC, these guys also ship out all your component boxes, accessories and paperwork as well, just like this. So you're not missing out anything from their pre-built edition PCs. And ta-da! Here it is, our all new 50K Intel 12th gen gaming PC build. Look at this. On the inside also, they've stuffed all sorts of foam and packing material, so nothing happens to the components. Alright, so that was our unboxing and first look at the build. Now let's talk about the specs and configuration I went with. First of all, I told you, right, this will be like an Intel 12th gen platform PC build at 50,000 rupees, and for this price point, the CPU I chose is Intel's all new i3-12100F, guys. Excellent choice of CPU at this price point, especially if you're building like a gaming PC around maybe like 40,000 or 50,000 rupees. Now this is a CPU you should go for. It's got like 4 cores, 8 threads, turbo clock of up to 4.3 GHz, offers like value for money performance. You'll get to see the gaming performance anyhow in this video. Now for the GPU part, right, see, this is a 50K edition gaming PC build, and budget was a bit tight, so the GPU I went with is Nvidia's GTX 1650 card. This card has finally come down to a price of almost like 20,000 rupees and has like 4 gigs of RAM and GDDR5 memory, offers like really good 1080p performance. So pair Intel's 12th gen i3 with GTX 1650, you can expect like excellent 1080p AAA title gaming. I'll show you all of those benchmarking and results anyhow in this video. Now coming to the motherboard part, since we've got a brand new 12th gen platform, brand new socket to hoga hi, that's why I went with Gigabyte's all new, very affordable category H610M motherboard, guys. I didn't want it to spend a lot of budget on the motherboard, that's why I went with this model. It's got all your basic requirements covered, and on top of that also has like NVMe SSD slot on it, guys, so perfect for that. And moving on, guys, things we are left out is with the RAM, right? For the RAM, don't compromise on the RAM, guys. You need at least like 16 gigs of RAM in dual channel configuration to get like the best performance out of this build. That's why I went with G-Skill's Ripjaw 16 GB RAM that is clocked at 3200 MHz. For the storage side, Here I can actually give you like a couple of choices. In case if you're like tight on a budget, then maybe you can go for a simple SATA SSD of 256 GB and combine that with a hard disk of higher capacity. Or if you've got like a little bit of budget now, I would advise you to go with NVMe PCI Gen 3 SSD, guys. So this will offer you like definitely better performance in gaming. So I went with XPG Spectrix S20G, that to the 500 GB model. And this thing also has like beautiful RGB lighting on this thing and offers like excellent performance, guys, transfer speeds. And lastly, talking about the power supply, see, if this is going to be your final configuration, then 450 watts power supply is like more than enough, guys. So I went with Corsair CV450 80 plus bronze edition power supply, perfect for this configuration. Now in case in future if you're planning to upgrade, then you might need to increase the power supply wattage as per your requirement. If you have like plans of upgrading, you can go for like 550 or 650 depending on your future plans. And lastly, coming to the case, here also I can give you some choices. If you're tight on a budget, you can go with something very simple and get something like a 3000 rupees case. Now if you've got like good budget and you want to spend like a little bit on the RGB side also, then you can go with the same case I chose for this build, that is Deepcool's Matrix 55 Mesh Edition case. This thing has like 4 RGB ARGB fans actually pre-installed and offers like beautiful RGB lighting customizations out of the box, guys. So that is it. These are all the specs and components I used for this 50,000 rupees edition Intel 12th gen platform gaming PC build. Now without wasting any more time, now let me give you like a closer look at the PC and show you how this gaming PC looks like. Man, oh man, look at that PC. Not bad on a budget, right? It's got some decent RGB lighting, all thanks to that case from Deepcool and XPG's RGB SSD. These components literally brought life to this PC. The RGB lighting on board is fully customizable with a lighting effect button on the case itself, no need to even install any software. And also look at these components on the inside. Since we're a bit on a budget, I didn't go for any special coolers for the CPU. We're using the same stock cooler that you get with the CPU box itself, and let me tell you, that is actually like more than enough, guys, because Intel's 12th gen is like quite efficient and it doesn't heat up that much. I'll show you the benchmarks anyhow in the video, right? You'll get to know. Just have a look at these beautiful PC shots and I hope you enjoy the video. So boys, here's our final setup looks like for the day. I'll leave links for all these peripherals in the description box below. Alright, time to jump into the benchmarks. We'll be playing a couple of AAA title games at medium to high settings and then check out the results. Starting off with Hitman 3. Hitman 3 is one of the newly launched AAA title game and is definitely graphic intensive. And as you can see right now, we are playing this game at 1080p resolution and the graphic quality has been set to medium. So let's see how it goes. Oh wow, you guys seen this? On an average, we were getting around like 65 to 70 frames per second in this setting. That is actually quite promising. Now time to bump up the graphics. So in this second test, we'll be setting the graphics to high mode at same 1080p resolution and then let's see how it goes. Holy moly, look at this! Now that is the kind of performance I'm talking about. GTX 1650 still rocks in 2022. At 1080p high settings, we're getting a consistent frame rate of around 60 to 65 FPS and sometimes even hitting up to like 75 FPS. Now that's the kind of performance you can expect from this configuration. You can easily play most of the AAA title games at 1080p resolution and graphics around like medium to high settings with a smooth and consistent 55 to 60 FPS on this PC. I didn't face any sorts of lags or stutters while playing, and also look at the CPU and GPU temperatures as well. Everything was well maintained and under control. CPU was running around like 50 degrees centigrade and was rarely touching around like 55-56 degrees centigrades. Now moving on, I've also played our all-time favorite GTA 5 due to high demand from you guys, and at 1080p ultra graphics, we were getting an average of around 70 to 75 FPS on this build. You'll be like very happy and satisfied with this build, I'm telling you, right? So that is pretty much it, guys. Let's move on and talk about the pricing of this configuration. See, if you buy the same configured pre-built PC from Bitkart, then it'll cost you around like 57,800 rupees. But as I've told you earlier, you can do a bit of cost cutting by removing RGB elements and reduce the price. For example, instead of going for that RGB case, you can go for a much more budget-friendly, simple-looking case, and also you can remove that RGB SSD, go for a simple SATA SSD, and here only you can save around like 3 to 4,000 rupees. So it's all up to you guys. Choice is yours. I'll leave links for all of these in the description box below. You can check it out there. And that is it for today. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video and got to know a lot. Make sure to smash that like button on this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click that notification bell icon on so you'll get a reminder as soon as I post new stuff. So that's it for today, boys. I'll see you all in my next one.